Monday, June 9th, 12 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock, and I have a walk-in trophy in studio with me, people. I have a walk-in trophy in studio with me. She goes by the name of Fionia Salmon. She is a Jamaican-born author, entrepreneur, and aviation professional who grew up in Swaby's Hope, Spur Tree, Manchester, a graduate of Monroe College in New York with a degree in business management and a minor in marketing. Fionia has built a career in real estate and aviation, specializing in pilot scheduling for top companies including JetBlue and Signature Aviation. She is the author of the powerful memoir, which I'm holding the book in my hand. It will be long but not forever, which chronicles her journey through poverty, abuse, and a painful custody battle as a single mother. The book is a tribute to resilience, faith, and determination, and serves as an inspiration to those facing their life's toughest challenge. Fionia is also the founder of Yonia Distributors LLC, a lifestyle brand offering a motivational apparel and barware. Through her online platforms and podcasts, Motivational Mondays and Thankful Thursdays, she continues to empower others by sharing stories of triumph and perseverance. Let us welcome to Let the Cocks Crow on Irie Jam Radio. Good morning to you, Fionia Salmon. Good morning. How are you, darling?
I'm doing wonderful, great.
First of all, congratulations.
Good morning, Fionia.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I am good. I'm very inspired just looking and hearing about all the things you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, David, I'm actually holding the book in my hand. It's a hardcover book. It is a beautiful book, by the way. The artistry is beautiful. The cover is lovely. So, Fionia,
Yes.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you
so much. This is a big deal, right?
Oh, yes.
Working on a book, writing a book, even thinking about producing a book is a big deal. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us what inspired you to write. It will be long, but not forever.
Yes, the inspiration behind this book is the pain and the challenges that I have faced throughout my life. And I want to share this with others for them to see that no matter what the circumstances is, you can rise above it, and it does not define who you are.
Yeah. It will be long, but not forever.
But not forever.
It's an important title because there are things that people are going through and they feel like, oh my God, I'm
That's
never going to
right.
get out of this. But you have overcome some challenges. So talk about it.
Oh, definitely. I have been through challenges of loss, both physical loved ones and also emotional loss as well, because I lost my son. My son was taken away from me. So I had to navigate my emotions and everything through that process. And now that my son is 21, we are navigating that relationship as well. And also my cheerleader, my sister who passed away from HIV, my grandmother who passed away as well. So I am going through all those losses, and yes.
Okay. All right. So a lot to unpack there. You said your son was taken from you.
Yes.
Expand on that. And
so the justice system at the time, my child's father, the arrangement was for him to keep my son at the time so that I can go back to school because I dropped out of university. So I wanted to go back to university. So he said, okay, he will take care of my son while I go and pursue my education. And there are times when the visits, it became less and less and less. And then I said, no, wait a bit. So I took him to the court. And the judge at the time said that I was unfit at the time to take care of my son.
oh, wow.
So I lost custody to my baby father 100%. And even though that happened, I did not allow that to define the relationship that we're going to have in the future. So I consistently show up indirectly and directly in his life, no matter what. And today he's 21 years old and he's serving in the Navy in the radiology department.
Wow.
So I'm really proud. And as we navigate our relationship, there are challenges as well.
And you know, first of all, thank you for sharing your story.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause a lot of people do not. They feel judged when they share, or they feel ashamed. They feel they're going to be ridiculed. So thank you for being brave enough and vulnerable enough to share your story. And I want to talk about just I want to stick with your son and the custody situation as we celebrate we celebrated Mental Health Awareness Month last month, and just the trauma that comes with that. How did you navigate, or how you said, and right now you guys are navigating your relationship now.
Yes.
How do you explain to your son at 21 that this is what had happened? It wasn't that mommy abandoned you, but it was because of whatever the situations were at the time. The judge saw it fit to place you with your dad. What's the conversation there?
The conversation was not easy, and he had questions, a lot of questions, and I was open and equipped because I went to counseling as how to navigate the relationship and mend it. So I went to counseling, and I was able to get the tools as how to be open and transparent and, apologize where I need to apologize and accept responsibility. So that is very, very important. And as I said, I left him when he was a child. Not that I didn't see him, but not often enough. But now that he's a grown man, I have to forget about that little boy, and I have to be in that space with him, being a young man growing up. I can't pamper him like a child anymore, or I have to meet him where he's at currently. So it's not easy, and it's still challenging. And I know single mothers out there and fathers, and maybe they're going through the same situation and they don't know how to navigate it. I'm saying just be honest and show up consistently, no matter what it looks like in showing up. Make sure that you're present always. And as we approach Father's Day, I just want to say, men, it's okay. It's okay. Always keep in touch with your children. Always be involved in their lives as they grow, because when they grow, that's the man that they role model. That's the man that they're gonna become. That's the woman, the single mother. That's the traits that they're gonna have when they grow older. So we have to prepare them for society, not for society to prepare them, because society will just grab them in and spit them out. So we have to make sure that we're active no matter what.
You've built a career in both aviation and real estate while navigating the challenges of parenthood. How did you manage to stay focused and keep going, especially during the most difficult sessions of your life?
Faith. The first thing is faith, discipline, purpose. I had to remind myself consistently why I'm doing everything. I'm doing it for my children. I'm doing it for my retirement. I'm doing it for my children's children. So I have to remind myself. And there were times that I don't want to relive my past or to think about it. But I have to give myself permission to grow in survival mode until I could strive. And now is the striving period of my life, and I'm putting my best foot forward regardless of what the situation looks like.
So much to unpack, but I have to remember that I'm not in a chasing purpose mode, people. This is a morning show. But let's talk about your podcast series, Motivational Mondays and Thankful Thursdays. What kind of stories and guests do you highlight on these platforms?
First of all, I started Motivational Mondays and also Thankful Thursday based on my book and the feedback that I got from readers. And, they said, oh, why don't you start this thing? And one day I just picked up my phone and I went live on Facebook. And, I realized how I inspire and motivate others. So I said, you know what? Let me open up this platform to allow people where it's a safe space where you're not judged to come and share your story, no matter how it looks, but you will inspire and motivate someone. So on a Motivational Monday, I'll have guests come and feature their just challenges that they have been through and how they turn their challenges into strategy and navigate life. On Thankful Thursday, I have experts coming in like Dr. Chai Bar. We have Dr. Faulkner who just started an app talk about it for mental health. So if you're looking, if you're going through something, you can basically log into that app. So we have experts that come in, give information about how to take care of your body, your mind, your soul, everything. So that's Thankful Thursday. And Motivational Mondays is all about featuring guests about their challenges and how they navigate them and to inspire.
The therapy that you would have been through, or counseling that you would have been through,
Yes.
and the arming yourself with those tools. Talk to us about the process, because a lot of us as Caribbean people, we don't we shy away from talking to someone because we don't want nobody in our business, we don't want nobody to judge us, or we don't want to be vulnerable with persons. We weren't raised that way. So talk to us about the tools that you were armed with and the process of therapy.
So first of all, therapy, and that's why I wrote my book, is that it allows me to be vulnerable and be transparent and accept what it is and call it for what it is. A lot of Caribbean people, they think that, if you said that you're going to therapy, you're crazy or whatever it is, but it has helped me to navigate life and show up every day to be the best of myself. So there's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. When you're talking to that person, make sure that you're honest. You have to be honest with yourself. If things are not working, you need to say, wait a bit, Fiona, that is not working, Maybe you need to try something else. It's okay to say things are not working and you need help. Seek help.
It's not working, it's okay, and seek help. That's the message there, people. Now, the journey of writing a book. Talk to us about that, right? Somebody right now that's listening to you wants to be an author. Somebody right now has a story and they want to tell it. And you have done so masterfully in this book. This book is beautiful, by the way,
Thank
Fiona.
you so much.
The pictures, it's in color and
you.
everything. Talk to us about the journey of writing the book.
So first of all, it was a passion to write a book. And the title has always been on my heart, because the title came from my sister, and who I mentioned, God bless her soul, that passed away from HIV. And I remember whatever challenges that I placed or I be telling her, she said to me, Fionia girl, it will be long, but not forever. So I knew that I want to name the book It Will Be Long, but Not Forever. And it was just in line with all the challenges that I've been through. And so the writing process, I must tell you, the writing process is not easy. It takes you back to places and moments that you don't want to be in that moment. Tears. But after writing that book and looking back, it gave me closure to a lot of things that happened in my life, and also letting go of those things. So the writing process was definitely painful, but after finishing it,
You felt the weight lifted.
amen.
Life.
I want to jump in. With all your experiences, what is the one lesson you learned from your grandmother or your childhood that still guides you today?
My grandmother, OMG, in my book, I title her The Tower of Strength. I remember my grandmother was blind, and even though she was blind, she was a good entrepreneur. She would make her little popsicles and she will sell it. She will sell other things that are, cigarettes and whatever that I know that is not good for your health. But that's my grandmother. So she showed up as how she was, and she made the best use of everything around her, even though she was blind, but she was not defined by blindness. And for that, I always said to myself, if my grandmother did it, I can do it too. I have all my senses in place. I can do it. And that's my grandmother to me. So every time I feel like give up, Mama Willel, she comes to mind.
Life threw overwhelming hurdles my way, making me doubt my dreams. As a young mother pursuing a university education without proper support, my struggles intensified when my son was taken from me. Poverty and abuse tried to break my spirit, but they only made me stronger, teaching me to survive and strive for a better life. But throughout every trial, I felt God's sustaining presence, guiding me through every challenge. Reflecting on my journey, I marvel at how I overcame so much. By sharing my story in this book, I aim to inspire others facing similar adversities, reminding them of the power of faith and determination. Join me as I recount my journey from despair to triumph. Discover how resilience, faith, and sheer determination can turn life's toughest obstacles into stepping stones. My story might just resonate with your own struggles and ignite a spark of hope within you.
That's
Fiona,
right.
tell us where we can find It Will Be Long But Not Forever.
My book is available on Amazon for purchase, but if you would like a custom signed copy, you can purchase it on TikTok shops. You can purchase it on Instagram. You can purchase it on wherever you scroll. It's available.
Wherever you scroll, I like that.
Wherever you scroll, it's available.
Wherever you scroll, it is available.
It's
Fiona,
available.
thank you for joining us this morning. I certainly appreciate what it is that you are doing. Let us know where our followers can find you on social media.
So definitely, you can follow me on Facebook as Fionia Salmon, Instagram, Fionia_official. And also, don't forget, come out. I do have other products that I'm going to be adding to my lifestyle line. My mugs, my travel mugs, tote bags, everything. And I will be at a pop-up shop called Coins and Conversation on the 28th of June at 2174 Nordstrom Avenue in Flatbush, Brooklyn. So come out and meet and greet, and let's talk coins and conversation. And don't forget, it will be long, but not forever.
It will be long, but I love this. And Fiona,
I love that too.
what we didn't talk about was you work in aviation.
Yes.
Right? And you're a scheduler.
Yes.
Right? And you see what's happening with the FAA and all the planes that are falling out of the sky. Give us your perspective on that.
Oh, Lord. Wow, it's a tough one. And right now is the height of everyone looking at the crew. And so my job is to make sure that the crew has sufficient rest.
Okay.
Make sure that the crew is alcohol free in their system. So I do their alcohol checks. Just making sure that everything aligns with the FAA. Just to make sure to keep them safe in the sky.
By the way, how do you go about doing these checks? Because I've seen many persons, they fly the plane into a different country, they go and party, they hang out, they get back on the plane. How do you do those tests?
Okay, so say for example, a crew is in Amsterdam and their flight is, say, whatever. The crew has a certain amount of time period where they're not working that they can drink. So a time period before flying, their system has to be free of alcohol. So they have to make sure even the toothpaste that they use has alcohol in it. So they have to make sure, or the mouthwash. So they have to make sure that they are free of those substances before flying. And we also do a live alcohol test where I will be looking at them in the cockpit, taking their alcohol test to make sure their system is clean and ready to go.
We didn't even know that stuff
Yes.
happens. Interesting.
Yes.
Very, very interesting. Well, your job is very important.
Yes.
We thank you for what you do, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
It will be long, but not forever. You can get this book wherever you scroll. Tell us again when Coin and Conversations is going to be.
So Coin and Conversation is going to be June 28th with Odetta and her team in Flatbush. That's 2174 Nordstrom, Flatbush, Brooklyn. So if you're in the area, come out and support us. There's going to be a lot of entrepreneurs, especially strong women in business, Dimes Million, Judith with the rum punch and everything. Everything that you're going to need, food, lawyers are going to be on board to check your credit, make sure your credits are in line. Everything that you want, it's going to be there.
Including the book.
Including the book, my T-shirt, my book, my T-shirt, my barware set, also my tote bags, my pens, everything that you can think of. Come and get it. Come and support me. 28th June.
Support. Fiona, thank you for what you do. Again, it will be long, but not forever. We're going to jump to a quick commercial break. When we come back, more right here. Let the cocks crow. We're Irie Jam Radio.
Jam.